I'm just waiting for you to get back. Nom, 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 nom. No, I'm not mad at you. I'm never mad at you. Just know that. I would never be mad at you without, like, you know, a reason. Like, it takes a lot for me to be mad at someone. Unless it's Ace. Fuck. Yeah, I could never be mad at you. You're like my best friend. Besides, like, Riddle. Wow! Willow! Ace is never spared from my wrath. Yeah. Yep. Dude, all the homo. All I can remember from that video from Obedience is, your Obedience video is, Cater just going, Trey Bay, and then he says, like, no homo, and everyone's like, yes, the homo! Cater being fruity? Hello? I really liked it. It was, like, somehow nostalgic for me. I don't know how that's possible, but it was, like, very nostalgic. He might as well be fruity. Okay, I'm gonna say this, and hopefully I don't get demonetized, but Cater seems like the type that is, like a cam boy. You know what that is, right? What do you think? I really liked that, too. A lot of your stuff that you make is, like, very nostalgic to me. A cam boy is basically someone who's an NFSW, basically Twitch streamer, except it's not on Twitch because, you know, it's on the adult sites that makes money. I feel like Cater would probably do that on the side since he loves social media so much. Oh, yeah. She knows definitely what she's doing. She's amazing. I love her so much. I love that she's one of your OCs. Like, oh my god. Fuck. I know. Like, oh my god. She's like the type of person that you would, like, want to be friends with. Oh my god. My knife went that way. Yet it didn't cut this. How dare it. Everyone's OCs have at least some trauma. I've never met someone whose OC has zero trauma. Ooh. Excuse me. How would Vil feel about her? He'd probably get along with her. Oh my god. Loading. Oh yeah. Fuck. I know, I missed a marshmallow and it makes me sad. Oh no. Damn it. Okay. Yes, I got all the marshmallows. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. I know, right? I missed one money. One money! Ooh, new, like... So close. Damn it! It's very hard for me to read some angst books because I'm like, this is just gonna be sad. And I'm like, if I want to read something, I don't want to be sad reading it. But I know a lot of people love angst, and I wish I was one of those person. But I really like your books. They're very nostalgic for me. No, you don't make me sad. Not personally. It's just like some authors, they go a little too heavy on the angst. Like I know one person that I used to read this one book. And it was spicy, but it had angst. And I like remember reading halfway through it. I'm like, this is so good. What happens next? And like the main character gets like pregnant, and like the two people that she's like cheating on end up figuring it out, and they're like big mad and they fight to like the death, and it's like based in the 80s. And so like one of them wins, like, oh yeah, it's like pure angst, no comfort. But, like, they fight to the death in the 80s. And one of them doesn't survive. And then the other one, she goes crazy. And she's like, fuck this, you just killed my baby daddy. You're technically the baby daddy too. And she kills him. And then she goes to court for self-defense because they find the bodies and they're like, what happened? And so she goes to court for self-defense. She wins the trial. She gives birth. The friends of the two guys that she was sleeping with and, like, cheating on each other with, like, keep her company and, like, help her once she, like, graduates high school. Because, mind you, she's, like, a senior in high school and she's 18, obviously. But they, like, help her, and then she realizes the one that first died, that she originally was dating, that she, like, you know, obviously she felt horrible for, like, cheating on this person, but she still loves them, apparently. And apparently the baby ended up looking just like him. And so, like, every time she looks at the baby, she thinks of the quote-unquote love of her life. And I'm like, oh my God, that's what you leave me with? No happy endings for her? Just a tired mother who lives in basically a shack with a baby that looks like the man that she quote-unquote loved. I'm, like, fully traumatized from that story. I'm gonna be so honest. I read it when I was in, like, 5th grade. During, like, lockdown. Oh my God. Yeah, if you love them, don't cheat. But the reason she cheated, which is a horrible reason, and it's a horrible excuse, but the guy was the other guy's best friend and was super weird and psychotic, and she felt super intimidated and she felt horrible the whole time, and she's like, no, I don't want to. What is wrong with you? And he, like, manipulated her into being with him while she's with the man that she quote-unquote loves. And he purposely, like, he planned to get her pregnant and start the drama. Like, the man that, like, manipulated her into doing it. Because he didn't use protection at all whenever he slept with her. And he told her, like, to shut up. And I'm like, oh my God, this feels like rape. It probably is. Like, he did it to, like, almost, like, assert dominance. It's, like, really bad dark romance. It's not even dark romance. It's angst. It's bullshit. And it's from the It movie. It was Henry Bowers, ex-female reader, ex-Patrick. That movie was already interesting. Why are we adding a whole nother layer to it by making that? I'd go on a killing spree, probably. Ooh, baguettes. After you, like, chop them up, you know? After you chop up the person, you could put them in the blender, and so they're mush. Like, you chop up the person first, and then you put them in the blender. Om nom nom. I also read another angst book that really got me. Like, it was worse than the last book I just said. I didn't know it was going to be that bad. I thought it was just a random ex-listener. Or not ex-listener, ex-reader. It was so bad. Like, she was in love with this guy who was so sweet to her the whole time. But then when she, like, married him, it turned out he was, like, a greedy scumbag. And, he gets her pregnant. He's fine with it because he thinks that's asserting dominance. And then, like, everything's fine. He acts normal. And then, like, once the baby's born, and then he starts getting jealous. He starts getting jealous of the baby. So, he sold the baby. He sold the baby. And in that same book, her sister was with the man that she married's brother. And, like, he was, like, super lazy the whole time. The man was super lazy, but he was, like, super sweet and super cozy. But then he, like, kept sleeping because he was, like, not human. And because he kept sleeping after he got her pregnant, she could not wake him or he would go on a rampage and he would, like, kill someone. So she got pregnant. She had the baby. She breastfed the baby for a while because what are you going to do in that situation when you can't wake the person up or they're going to kill you and your child? But apparently it got so bad because they were stuck in there for years that the child died, like the baby died of starvation because she couldn't produce any more milk. And she was, like, still holding the corpse because she couldn't move and wake her husband. And that really got me. So yeah, I'm traumatized from that story. I don't know what they're on. That's, like, bonkers to me. Another thing that, like, I hate is the replacement AUs. Sometimes they're, like, really out of pocket and it's like, okay, whatever. But sometimes there's, like, no escape from them and it makes my anxiety go, like, super bad with the replaced AUs in, like, either stories or bots on character AI. Yay. Mwahaha. Excuse me.